Salve, salve, pessoal! Tudo beleza com vocês? MX chegando e trazendo mais um game aqui no canal. Hoje nós vamos jogar Whateverland. Pessoal, esse game aqui ele foi lançado dia 15 de setembro de 2022 na Steam. Vou deixar o link aí pra vocês, como sempre. Vocês saberem um pouco mais sobre o game aí. É um jogo de point and click, minigames, ele é de musical, jogo de puzzles, narrativa, vários finais. Bora lá conhecer, gente? Vamos lá? Já senta aí, já se acomoda no seu cantinho. Pega aquele lanche gostosinho que não pode faltar, aquele lanche de sempre. Ou pega um diferente também, né? Uma pipoca, gente. Pipoca com guaranazinho, show de bola. Bora lá, vamos começar aqui uma nova partida. Eu já tinha começado um pouco para estar testando aí o som, o volume do som, os controles. Tá tudo tranquilo. O jogo tá em espanhol. Não tem o português, hoje vai ser no Espanhonation.
The truth will remain unchanged. A man is a predictable, short-lived creature, and therefore a weak one. Certainly you can come up with many excuses to justify what you're about to do, whether it's jealousy, boredom, or arrogance. Whatever pushes you to take the decisive step from this very moment, you will never be free of fear. You might think that this path is the easiest one to take, but I'm all too familiar with darkness, so trust me when I say that in time it will pull you in so deep you'll have no other choice but to drown.
Nós somos um gatuno.
You have made your decision, and you will pay for it. Now only time will tell if it's already too late.
Eita, onde eu fui parar? Fui levado para algum lugar sem rumo. Eu fui para um lugar sem rumo, gente.
This is exactly what makes men so weak. In their fleeting vanity, they always seem to fight the wrong demons. Tell me, is this all just a game to you, a source of amusement? Or have you perhaps chosen this path out of necessity?
Eu tenho que fazer isso para sobreviver, né?
How interesting. Whatever it is you seek, I hope it was worth it, assuming you even had a purpose to begin with.
Propósito? Sim, tem um objetivo que me motiva.
Darling, your thoughts are yet unfledged, but then so are you. Before we finally begin, let me ask you this. If you were given a choice between facing reality with all its hardships and being trapped
A realidade ou o sonho?
everlasting dream, what would you do?
Eu prefiro ficar na realidade.
Well,
Sempre.
then so it
Então,
shall
assim será?
be.
O jogo tem vários finais, gente. Então, as nossas decisões vão mudar aí o final do jogo, né? Então começou, né? Eita! Eu acho que eu tô aqui dentro. Eu tô dentro de um caixão. Oh, não. O jogo é uma comédia aí, gente.
What did she do to me? Am I
Eu tô morto.
dead? This doesn't exactly look like purgatory. Where the hell am I?
Tá, posso apontar nos objetos, espaço para ver pistas. Clicar para andar. Beleza, é um jogo point and click, né? Tá, espaço para ver pistas. Beleza. Beleza. Essa caixa aqui, vamos ver.
Am I officially Indiana Jones now?
E agora eu sou oficialmente Indiana Jones. Isso daqui é um frigo, né? Uma geladeira.
I think I saw something moving there. Probably just a cat, right?
Gato. Tem um gato aqui dentro.
That's my lockpicks.
Agazoas. Vamos abrir coisas. Exa. Telefone.
Probably doesn't work.
Claro que funciona. Pega ele aí, ô.
Probably doesn't work.
Tá, eu posso ir aqui pra direita. Tá. E eu posso ir pra esquerda. 2 cliques, ele corre. Tá. Vou ficar aqui na esquerda, né? Um sapatinho de cristal aqui.
I wonder who wore this shoe. Ah, just kidding, I don't care.
Pegar o sapato.
A bad omen. Not that I'm superstitious, but still.
Tem um espelho quebrado aqui. Um vestido
I'd look
aqui.
stupid in that, for sure. Or
Tá,
a bad omen.
vamos ver se repete
Not that
as
I'm
frases.
superstitious, but still.
Repete.
Is it silk or satin? I can't tell from here.
Ah,
I'd look stupid in that, for sure. Or
tá, mudou a frase ali. Tá, vambora daqui. Eu acho que era só pra pegar o sapato ali. Vamos ver. A corridinha dele. Tipo um helicóptero aqui, ó. É. Um queijo. Tem um armário aqui.
how long has he been there?
Is anyone
Tem
there?
alguém dentro do armário, gente.
Hello?
Thank goodness. I thought I would die here. Can you let me out of this bloody thing?
Yeah, but it won't open without a key.
Oh, that's just marvelous. This cuckoo bastard really meant it when he said he wanted to get rid of me. Can you get the key from him, pretty please? He should be somewhere near, working on this blasted machine of his.
Não entendo nada. Deixa eu ver. Escuta a realidade, não tem tempo. Tá. Tá, não tô entendendo. Onde tô e o que está
I don't get
acontecendo?
any of it. Where am I? And what's going on?
You are new here, right? I have all the answers you need. And more importantly, I know how to get out of
Tá,
here.
como sair daqui?
But you'll have to let me out
Ah,
first.
tem que tirar o cara daí de dentro.
Fine, I'll get you out.
Yes, thank you. This lunatic should be somewhere around here. You'll easily recognize him. Look for a huge machine made out of junk. But be careful. He's nuts.
Ah, eu posso seguir o caminho que eu quiser, gente. Do bem ou do mal. Tá. Eu tenho que conseguir a chave aqui do armário. Esse queijo aqui.
That smell is overwhelming.
Vou pegar ele pra comer, né? Vem cá. Ih,
Don't touch my food!
desculpa, não sabia que era a tua comida, não.
Don't touch my food!
Desculpa.
That guy definitely reminds me of someone. Do you have a moment?
Who are you? I've never seen you before. Did you come from the sky? Did our goddess finally recognize my talent?
I don't think so. I just want the key.
Eu
that
quero a chave do
opens that
armário.
cabinet.
Pode me dar ela?
Give it to me?
Then don't waste my precious time. I need to finish the helicopter as soon as possible.
Ele tá fazendo o
I
helicóptero.
can't find the rudder.
Tá, se eu encontrar o timão, você me dá a chave? Vai, vamos. Só me dá a maldita chave. Não, beleza. Vamos encontrar o timão.
If I find you a rudder, will you give me the key?
I'll think about it. I really need this rudder, though.
I have some questions.
Quem é essa diossa aí?
Who's this goddess you were talking about?
Are
Você
you
tava falando?
mad? How can one not know Almighty Goddess? The one who
Nossa
created this
deusa.
world. Listen up, you nitwit.
Nossa
I shall
deusa.
tell you the truth that nobody else has the guts to accept. Our madam created this world to test our resolve and choose the most worthy of us to stay by her side and roam the earth for eternity.
Por
You'll hear
toda
people call her
eternidade,
the witch,
sim.
but that just proves their narrow-mindedness.
Bruxa? Por que tá construindo o helicóptero?
Why are you building a helicopter?
Rumor has it, our madam lives in a castle in the skies above. And that's exactly where I'm going to fly after my helicopter is finished. Once I prove myself worthy of her time, I shall become her obedient servant. Do you have any idea how noble my cause is?
Vai ser o
Of course you
verdadeiro
don't. You're
puxa-saco.
just an uneducated brat. Now get lost.
Vou embora.
I'll get going.
Off you go.
She couldn't have been an actual witch, right? Maybe she dosed me with some weird stuff, and this is all just a hallucination. At this point, I sure hope it is.
O que é isso aqui? Um robozinho.
Does this guy follow the 3 laws of robotics? Something tells me he doesn't. Hey, robot.
Hey, robot.
Ah,
I'm not a robot. You are.
I'm not a robot. You are.
Okay. Now I get it.
Okay. Now you get it.
tá, ele repete tudo que eu falo. Tá, esse helicóptero aqui.
Is he really planning to fly this thing? Well, more power to him. Looks like something out of a Slavic fairy tale. The hut on chicken legs, was it? I wouldn't risk going inside.
Tá, não vai entrar. Beleza, acho que já conversei com todo mundo. Vamos seguir viagem aqui.
Maybe this cable car will get me out of this junkyard. Who puts a station in the middle of a junkyard? What did the robber say to the clock? Hands up. Very minimalistic. I like that. Colors are overrated anyway.
Ah, tem uns itens aqui em cima, ó. Ah, aqui dá pra ver, ó. Tem um sapato e umas
And there's a
gazuas.
lever missing. Just great.
Tá, tá faltando uma alavanca.
This needs a lever or something. This will hold my weight, right? Should have done keto after all.
Vou seguir reto. Tá. Será que tem
This will
coisa
hold my
oculta
weight,
aqui?
right? Should have done keto after all. This needs a lever or something.
Tá, não tem nada.
What did the robber say to the clock? Hands up? Very minimalistic. I like that. Colors are overrated anyway. Who puts a station in the middle of a junkyard?
Ah, não tem nada aqui. Tá, voltei a estaca zero.
Looks like something out of a Slavic fairy tale. The hut on chicken legs, was it? I wouldn't risk going inside.
Eu lá atrás, né? Deixa eu ver se liberou o mapa
It's the
aqui, ó.
rudder that weirdo needs for his helicopter. Now I need to figure out how to take it away from this creepy bird.
Did you just call me creepy?
Excuse me?
What's with
O
that?
passarinho tá falando comigo.
Scared much?
Am I really talking to a bird right now?
How rude. First of all, I am not just a bird, I am a raven.
Ele é um corvo, ele não é um pássaro.
From the Corvidae family. So show some respect. It is not my true form, of course, but I lost my human image a long time ago.
Okay, I guess I am talking to birds now.
Eu preciso desse timão aí.
That you're holding.
Why do you need it? Oh, you're going to give it back to that uncultured fanatic, aren't you? I won't give it to you.
Eita. Por que não quer dar o timão pro aquele louco?
Why don't you want to give the rudder to that crazy guy?
He called my poetry superficial and pretentious. Can you imagine that? This is what he gets for butchering my art. You better tell him that.
Essa não é a tua verdadeira forma?
It's not your true form.
I see you're new here. This world slowly changes everyone who ends up here, one way or another. It brings out your true nature. I guess I can be considered lucky, as I've seen people turning into horrible creatures or ending up disfigured for eternity.
Are you sure you can't give me the rudder?
Did I stutter? You're not getting it unless
Unless...
A menos que você vai me dar o timão, a menos que...
something French which smells funny.
Isso é
That's weird,
extremamente
An
específico.
artist's desires may be rather unconventional.
Fine, I'll think of something.
Tá. Preciso disso. Ele não quer me dar. Eu acho que ele quer aquele queijo lá. E agora, hein?
Does this guy follow the 3 laws of robotics? Something tells me he doesn't. Hey, robot.
Hey, robot.
Tá, o
I'm not a robot. You are.
robô me imita.
Robot. You are.
Okay. Now I get it.
Okay. Now you get it.
Why do people even like cheese?
Hey! Don't touch my
Não
food!
deixou.
You tried to steal my cheese! That's unacceptable!
Eu preciso do
I
queijo.
really need this cheese.
Why?
Eu preciso pra conseguir o timão.
I need it to get the rudder for your helicopter.
Really? How am I supposed to believe that?
Acredita sim. Eu tive uma visão.
I had a vision. The goddess almighty
Eu tive
told
uma
me to
visão.
choose from you so that I can find the rudder.
The goddess spoke to you.
Disse algo
She said
sobre
nothing
mim?
about me.
Ah, tá. Eu vou falar que ele tem que sacrificar. Ela tá ansiosa pra ver ele. E tem que sacrificar o queijo.
Oh, yes. She told me that she's eagerly waiting for you to come to her side. You need to sacrifice the cheese so you can finally.
Vamos ver se eu
eat
cola.
together.
Se cola.
If that is the wish of the goddess, then by all means, take that bloody cheese.
Beleza. Ganhei o queijo. Beleza. Vamos lá falar com o passarinho. É um diálogo bem, né? É um humorzão ácido aí. Passarinho, passarinho. Fala com nós.
Yes?
Olha o queijinho aqui. Dar o queijo.
Are you trying to bribe me with food?
É o queijo francês.
I'm not sure it's French, but it definitely smells like it.
Fair enough. You know how to convince a starving artist. I'll give you
Obrigado pelo timão aí.
Take the rudder.
Thank you.
But before you go, you must absolutely hear my new poem.
Tá, escutar o poema dele, gente.
Okay.
By the road so blue yet homely, haunted by dark witches only, where reigns Beatrice at night on a blooded throne sits tight. I have roamed this absurd land, touched by fire, your lonely friend. It's not finished yet, so I'd appreciate a second opinion.
Tá. É precioso.
Beautiful. And I mean it.
Finally,
Sério,
I knew
é
you were
precioso.
an culture. I wish you luck on your journey, my friend.
É mentiroso. Eu sou mentiroso. Tá, vamos dar o timão, pegar a chave. Vem cá.
What do you want?
É isso que
Is
você
that what
precisa?
you need?
Yes, exactly. But how did you get it? I couldn't find it anywhere.
Um profissional nunca revela seus métodos.
Professional never reveals his methods.
Whatever. The most important thing is that now I can
Vai terminar o
finally finish my
helicóptero.
helicopter. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm very grateful. What can I do for you in return?
Eu quero a
Give me the key
chave.
from that cabinet, and we're even.
Fine, you can have it. Just please be careful with that charlatan.
I certainly will. Good luck.
O cara é charlatão. Esse cara aqui, ó. Vamos fazer o cara sair do armário.
How long has he been there?
I'm still here.
I'll get going.
Pronto.
Free at last. Nice to see that I was saved by a handsome young man. Together we will be invincible. By the way, I'm Nikolai, but you can call me Nick. And you are?
Nick.
Vincent.
All right, Vincent. Shall we start?
O quê?
Start what?
Our journey to escape this place, obviously.
Ah tá,
Let's
vamos
go
escapar
somewhere
desse
nice,
lugar.
And I'll answer all your questions. I'm sure you have plenty.
Sure. Lead the way.
Tá, vou te seguir. Ah, o helicóptero! Pegou! Ai, tá funcionando!
How convenient. I hope he didn't need that.
Aqui é a palanca aqui, gente.
How
Que a gente tá
convenient.
precisando.
I hope he didn't need that.
Ele flutua. Beleza. Agora a gente... Deixa eu só ver o que que tem aqui, ó.
I wouldn't risk going inside.
Deixa eu ver se o robozinho mudou o
Does
diálogo.
this guy follow the 3 laws of robotics? Hey, robot.
Hey, robot.
I'm not a robot. You are.
I'm not a robot. You are.
Okay. Now I get it.
Okay. Now you get it.
Tá, vambora aqui.
Let's get out of here.
Beleza. Fala, Nick. Não fala. Tá, deixa eu ver tudo de novo aqui.
Who puts a station in the middle of a junkyard? What did the robber say to the clock? Hands up? Very minimalistic. I like that. Colors are overrated anyway.
Tá, vambora aqui.
This will hold my weight, right? Should have done keto after all.
Tá, vamos ver se vai aguentar nosso peso. Ó, o cara flutua, então não vai dar BO.
Now, will you tell me what's going on?
I'll try to keep it short. You did something to upset Beatrice, didn't you? Well, the thing is that she's an ancient and powerful witch. So she sent you here, to a place where she throws away stuff she doesn't need, or people she can't stand. It exists in some kind of a weird loophole or whatever, so nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. Also, time works differently here, so nobody ever dies. At least not physically, if you know what I mean.
So, people don't age here.
It's just your soul that gets wrinkled, not your face.
That's not too bad.
Um sapato aqui.
What happened?
Oh, it happens all the time. What do you think this bucket of rocks is here for?
Sou bom, gente.
This place brings out the worst in people, and when they give in to their vices, which we all have plenty of, they begin to transform in different ways.
Yeah, I already talked to a bird. Is this why you have ghost legs?
Bingo! Some of us get used to the changes, but I don't fancy becoming an actual ghost at all. And the worst part is that you can't predict these things. It just happens, or doesn't.
Tá.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? Because I haven't. Isn't that weird? Maybe they're sacrificing them to some pigeon god. But then, why haven't they all
Ah,
died
tem um
out?
negócio aqui, deixa eu ver.
Questions.
Tem que ser... Olha lá o helicóptero, eu tenho que ser rápido, gente. Ah, fez barulho e espantou
What did you
tudo.
do to piss off Beatrice?
I tried to steal some fancy necklace from her. Thought she was just a lonely crone with a fortune, not an actual witch.
Why would you do that?
I'm a thief. That's what I do.
Well, you better not steal anything here. Don't forget what I told you about this world bringing out the worst in people.
Tá,
This is ridiculous.
por curiosidade,
These are just sheep.
vou jogar nesse. Não vai. Eita.
How rude. Let's go, Philip.
Ah, ah!
You were saying something about getting out of here.
Oh, right. I already told you that nobody can get in or get out of here themselves. But there is, in fact, a way to summon Beatrice and graciously ask her to let us both out.
Keep talking.
A long time ago, Beatrice left a spell to the first inhabitants of this world, which allowed them to summon her. But humans are greedy bastards, so everybody wanted to have it for themselves. In the end, they tore it into pieces, and each of them took one. Everyone thinks it's just a legend. But I know the spell exists. We just need to get all 7 pieces. That's funny. I could have crossed this ravine without the cable car. I keep forgetting that I can fly, you know?
No, I don't.
Tá, eu tenho que achar um feitiço pra invocar
So what's the catch?
aquela
There's no
Beatriz.
catch. You see, I'm not very well liked here for a completely unknown reason, given my charming nature. Also, my semi-ghost situation keeps getting worse. That's why I need your help. Are you in?
I'm in.
I knew you were the one to get me out of here.
Oh, and one more thing. Does this place have a name or something?
Ah, sure. It's called Whateverland.
Aqui é o Whateverland. E o jogo começa. Beleza. Tá, temos ali só um negócio ali. Vamos lá. Ai!
Did he just...
Yeah, he did.
We should help him.
Sure. Why not? His shack is right under the bridge. Ah, my dear Francois, when are you going to give up trying?
Caramba! Se saltou da ponte.
I still can't believe he jumped like it was nothing.
Caramba, velho.
I'm way too scared of these things. If anyone asks, it's a pass for me.
Tá, vamos descer aqui, ó. Ajudar a pessoa lá embaixo.
Go down. Thanks for the tip.
Tá, tem bastante coisa aqui. Menino?
Was he poisoning the rats, or...
Caramba.
For some reason, looking at fire always made me nervous.
Hello.
I just saw you jump from that bridge.
So?
I mean, you're alive.
Oh, you're new here, right? No one can die in Whateverland.
Nada pode morrer aqui.
sadly.
Really?
I already told you nobody can die here. Were you even listening?
Oh. Yeah, you did tell me that. It's just not every day that people jump off bridges right in front of me.
Don't worry. You'll get used to it.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Actually, Nick has a point. After a couple hundred years, you get used to the craziest things. A failed suicide will seem trivial soon enough.
So, are you okay?
Is anyone? Wait, don't answer. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Sounded way better in my head. I always say stupid things like that. Anyway, it depends on what you mean by okay. Physically, I'm more than okay, which honestly sucks. And if you're asking about my mental state, I don't think I was ever okay to begin with. Some people just aren't made for happiness, I suppose.
Seja feliz,
Try
homem.
to stop feeling sorry for yourself and just be happy with what you have.
I see. If you knew what I was talking about, you wouldn't be so ignorant. Sorry, but I'm not going to try to prove anything to you right now. I've given that up long ago. I'm sorry. I'd like to be alone if you don't mind.
Sure. Take care.
Tá, quer ficar sozinho. Veneno.
Poison in the rats, or someone has a nice taste in books. A rifle on the wall. Let's hope it never goes off on its own.
Does that really happen?
I don't know. Just thinking out loud.
Oh, okay. I should probably get used to it.
Someone has a nice taste in books. Was there a parrot? Or a canary? Or maybe even a goldfinch?
O que mais temos aqui? Já vi tudo aqui. Falar de novo? Não. Tem, não dá nada. Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa pra cá. Tem. Tá, deixa eu ver.
Is that a dead fish with a butterfly tattoo?
Yes, it is.
Well, now we know where the lower back of the fish is.
Vincent.
That was a joke. An empty sketchbook. Someone's run out of ideas. I'm not sure I want to look at myself right now.
Tá, não vai pra lá. Tentar falar mais uma vez aqui com o François. Olhar.
I get sad just looking at him.
Aqui, esse esquema de forca, tô fora. Não quer falar comigo? Falar comigo não, gente. Tá, aqui. Quer pegar alguma coisa ali ou ir embora? Não sei.
I'll find use for you.
Peguei um negócio. Beleza. Tá, vida que segue, né, gente? Vida que segue.
Right. I'd never guess.
Claro que é pra direita, né? Não tem outro caminho pra ir. Um bar. Vamos encher a cara.
Bar. I hope they have alcohol-free options.
Opa, dá pra entrar. As botas acompanhando.
Nick, there you are. I haven't seen you in weeks.
Did you miss me?
You wish. Who's that with you?
This is Vincent. He just got here, so don't mind this whole lost puppy look. Vincent, meet Fida, the owner of this place and the most charming lady in Whateverland.
Tá,
Charmed. I'm
encantadora.
sure I don't look like a lost puppy, Nick.
You do, actually. But not like a sad, beaten dog. At least your face doesn't make me want to adopt you.
Right, but I quite like this low-key, angry puppy look. You could say I already adopted him.
No, you didn't. I'm not a dog.
Yet.
If
Eu
you
não
don't
sou cachorro, não.
to discuss your relationship alone, I have other customers. The ones that actually pay. Don't think I forgot that you owe me, Nick.
But they're not your favorites, are they? Vincent, let's get to the table, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Que é isso?
Lucky you.
Que são essas coisas?
What are these things?
Meet the Bukashes. A long time ago, they built this fancy prison for us. But we're friends now.
Alright, but why are they on my table?
They've chosen you.
Have chosen me.
You heard me. They are your team now. Judging by the look on your face, you're not a teamwork kind of guy, but don't fret. They're professionals.
Professionals at what?
At playing Bell and Bones, obviously. You could say that it's a game we play here, but it's not just a game. It's an essential part of any Whateverlander's daily existence. Here, let me show you.
Tá, vamos jogar então? Tá, objetivo. Tá, será que eu entendi? Tá. Eu acho que esses são os meus e esses são os inimigos, ó. Qual que é o cara? Ah, esse aqui, ó. Ah, ele pode se movimentar. Roubei a bola, roubei. Joguei pra lá. Tá. Tá, raízes. Ah, prendi o cara ali. Terminei o turno. Tá, jogou um negócio aqui tipo uma graxa viscosa. Uma cola. Tá, tá com ele. Tá, passei lá. E... Ah, eu escolho um canto. Eu escolhi um canto e o goleiro defendeu. Ixi. Tá. Peguei a bola. Ah, a grama travou. Eu achei que não ia travar. Travou eu. Tá. Você. Ah, não era você, não. Era você. Ah, eu acho que eu fiz errado. E agora? Ah, eu posso acho que virar. Não posso virar. Só posso fazer isso. Tá, esse não é. E agora? Segue o turno aí, ó. Tá. Boiei, gente. Boiei, boiei. Ah, entendi. Agora sim eu posso passar. Tá, meu turno. Então eu vou fazer o seguinte. Você. Eu não consigo selecionar o outro. Ah, não era pra movimentar. Não. Não era pra movimentar. Sacanagem. Era pra pegar esse cara aqui, ó. Tá, vou passar o turno. Vamos ver o que vai dar. Ai. Defendi! Tá. Esse cara vai aqui. Tá, esse vai aqui. Tem que clicar aqui no chão, ó. Esse vai aqui. E esse passa a bola pra lá. Aqui. Não. Esse. Ah, eu posso me movimentar. Entendi. Passei pra esse. Só que eu tirei o goleiro daqui, ó. Tá, eu posso usar um desses daqui. Não tem alcance. Tá, vamos encerrar o turno e deixar o time vir. O time do inimigo vir. Vamos ver. Andar aqui. Andar aqui. E andar aqui. Jogar uma bomba aqui. E passar a bola? Não pode. Vamos encerrar o turno. Tá, tomou minha bola. Não tem problema. Mas já tá indo pro gol. Ó, esse anda bastante, ó. Vou deixar esse aqui atrás. Você vai aqui. Travei aqui lá. Vai. Tomara que eu cate. Ai, que beleza. Não, ele fez, ó. Ele fez. Score. Tá, então eu vou pensar diferente agora. Vem aqui. É o minigame, gente. É o minigame. Vem aqui. Vem aqui. E você passa a bola pra esse aqui primeiro. Beleza. Passa a bola pra esse aqui. Encerra o turno. Tá. Esse aqui. Se eu andar, eu não posso passar a bola. Então eu vou andar com esse aqui, aqui. Com esse aqui, aqui. Não tá andando? Anda aquele negócio. Ah, isso. Mudou de lugar. Esse joga a bola pra esse. Não. Não pode jogar a bola pra esse. Não pode andar. Vou encerrar o turno. Beleza. Tá. Ah, ele tomou minha bola. Acho que quando tem esse melado aqui, eles andam pouco. Beleza, peguei a bola. Passei a bola pra eles. Ah, não tem alcance. Tem que pegar esse e trazer ele aqui. Mudar pra esse. Passou pra esse. Esse vem aqui. Muda aqui. Beleza, vamos ver. Esse que anda bastante, de perna de pau aqui. Agora, esse vai andar aqui. Vai jogar uma folhagem aqui. Esse vai andar aqui. E esse aqui vai correr pra cá. E esse aqui vai jogar esse negócio aqui, ó. Beleza. Fechar o turno aqui. Vamos lá. Vamos ali. Jogar esse negócio de bomba aqui, ó. Passou lá pro outro. Beleza. Encerrar o turno. Esse aqui vai vir aqui. Esse vai passar a bola pra ele. Não pode passar. Então, esse vai vir aqui. E esse vai vir aqui. Não dá pra passar a bola pra ele. Então vamos encerrar. Vamos ver. Tá. Esse aqui vai vir aqui. Eu não consigo virar mesmo. Ah, não acredito. Eu apertei um botão aqui e ele trocou pro oponente. Ah, sacanagem, velho. Eu apertei uma tecla e trocou pro componente, pro outro. Passou o turno, entendeu? Eu queria dar um jeito. Prender esse cara aqui. De repente virar de lado pra poder pegar o personagem direito, né? Tá, não deu muito certo, né? Fazer o quê? Vem cá, perna de pau. Perna de pau. Ah, veio. Esse aqui vai vir aqui. E esse aqui vai retornar aqui. Vem aqui, vamos pegar essa bola aqui. Isso, já vamos passar a bola ali pro outro. Não passa. Então... E esse passa pro outro lá. Tirei o goleiro do gol. Vitória! Bem,
By the way, here's the city map. You certainly need it more than I do.
But how are we going to find the pieces of that spell you mentioned?
a gente tem que achar o
There
feitiço.
are 7 pieces total. So, we need to convince 7, or rather 8 people to give their piece to us. That's it.
And you know who these people are?
Vincent, who do you think I am? I wouldn't have asked for your help if I didn't know where to look. Let's see. We have Van, the twins, Umaru-san, Alan, Oswald, Lewis, and of course, Ernest. I marked the places where they usually hang out on your map.
Tá, fala alguma coisa de Ivan.
What can you tell me about Van?
Oh, he's a handful. A bored Russian aristocrat who is so lazy that he cannot even scratch his noble nose. I'm sure you will love him.
Oh, definitely.
Tá. Então. Quem são as gêmeas?
So who are the twins exactly?
Quem
Lily
são
and
os gêmeos,
Rose are
as
a
gêmeas?
weird duo. One is an engineer, the other's an actress. They really despise
Um
each other.
engenheiro e outra
It's
atriz.
not clear which sister envies the other one more. I'm sure we'll have so much fun with that one.
Not one but 2 crazy sisters? Sign me up. Tell me more about this Umaru-san.
She's a mysterious one, I can tell you that. Always wears a mask.
Pessoal,
that
tem a
covers her
versão
mouth.
prólogo lá.
Not sure if she's
Vou
afraid
deixar o
to catch
link aí
some
na
kind of
descrição.
virus
Se quiser
or
baixar o prólogo
she's hiding
pra
something
jogar um
underneath.
pouquinho pra ver como que é.
Maybe we'll find out.
I hope not. What about Ellen?
Ellen is the host of the local radio station. Nobody knows her very closely, but we definitely need to be extra careful with her.
Why?
She never leaves her studio, but somehow knows everything about all Whateverlanders.
Cool, but creepy.
Exactly.
Nossa, tem um monte de coisa pra
What do
gente.
you have on Oswald?
Not much. Apart from the
Descobrir
fact that
aí.
he breeds rabbits. I don't know how and why he does it, but there's that.
Do you know anything about Lewis?
Well, he's a jazz musician, and the ladies love him. I'm not sure if I admire the guy or hate him for it. Probably both.
Is there something I need to know about Ernest?
Unfortunately, yes. He's going to be the toughest cookie to crack.
What's so special about him?
Ernest is the ultimate Bell and Bones champion. I don't know if he's really that good or just a crook, but during his time here, he has become very powerful. Think mob boss or a dictator.
Chefe da máfia ou ditador?
Can't wait
Nossa.
to meet him. Can you tell me more about Fida?
Well, she's stunning, but I'm sure you noticed that already. She also makes a very mean margarita. Very mean. Other than that, you should ask her yourself. She doesn't bite most days.
Do you come here often?
Often? I practically live here. It's the best place to write, you know. All those miserable people drinking themselves into oblivion. So tragic, yet so beautiful. I draw so much inspiration from human anguish.
All this drama when you could just have a drink.
That's the difference between you and me, Vincent. I live and breathe drama, and you just want to be left alone with a glass in your hand. To each their own.
Tá. Vamos pôr em marcha.
Alright, let's get going.
Ready when you are.
Tá. Deixa eu ver se tem mais alguma coisa aqui, ó. Um vampiro.
I'll just assume it's red wine. I might as well get used to this table. Just the thought of going on stage makes me nervous. Aren't they too old for places like this? Oh, I love those. It's impressive how well she's adapted here.
Ah, yes, Fida is amazing.
Conversar com ela.
Do you need anything?
So, What did you do to Beatrice?
Me? Nothing at all. We only met briefly, but she seemed very nice to me.
Muito agradável.
Because I needed to escape. I called, and she answered.
What were you escaping?
A life where opening a bar like this was impossible for someone like me. A life full of fear and submission. I hope this answers your question.
How well do you know Nick?
Quite well. He can be very annoying, but I know he has a good heart. So, you better be good to him, or I'll make a kebab out of you.
Are you threatening me?
A little. I'm sure you can handle it. Besides,
Tô sendo
I
ameaçado.
don't think you'd make a good kebab. Too skinny.
You two realize that I can hear you, right? And I am not annoying. I hate you both.
Goodbye. I suck at cards. Guess I'll get lucky in love then. Or bell and bones. Works fine for me. Should I tell him? Nah. That's not the canteen you're used to, huh?
Tá, cair fora daqui, né? Um mapa com bastante lugares. Os lugares, as pessoas que ele falou, outras pessoas a gente vai ter que conversar. A gente tem que achar o feitiço pra trazer a Beatrice, pra gente tentar escapar. Galera, eu vou encerrar o vídeo. Obrigado mesmo pela presença de vocês. Se vocês quiserem uma série, gente, deixa like, deixa nos comentários aí. Eu crio uma série pra vocês, beleza? Até mais, tudo de bom, vou indo embora. A gente se vê. Fui!